In this video, we are going to try to figure out what is the most direct method to kind of find whatever missing piece that you're missing on this triangle. So it's kind of a strategy thing. So you either have trig stuff, sine, cosine, and tangent, or you have Pythagorean theorem. And it just kind of depends on what it is that you have and what it is that you're looking for. If there's nothing related to angles, and that means that you have two sides and you're looking for another side, then Pythagorean theorem is your thing. If there's some relationship between angles and sides, then you're going to want to use sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay, so it just very much depends on what are they asking for and what do you have. So if you're going to find side C, and you're given this side is a 6, this side is a 9, here's C. Nothing in here talks about angles. And so you have 2 out of your 3 sides, so this is very much a Pythagorean theorem thing. So Pythagorean theorem. All right, so we're going to do leg squared plus leg squared. So 6 squared plus 9 squared. Oops. 6 squared plus 9 squared equals c squared, which is our hypotenuse. So that's 36 plus 81 equals c squared. So if we add those two values together, that gets us 117 equals c squared. And then we're going to undo the c, and we're going to do the square on the c by square rooting both sides. So if you throw that into a calculator, that would get us the hypotenuse length to be, and we're going to go to 4 significant digits. So let's find that out. So square root of 117 is going to get us 10.82. So there's your 4 significant digits. So 10.82. All right, and then they didn't have a label to it, so we'll just leave it at 10.82. All right, so on this thing, they're saying find angle A. So as soon as you're connecting anything related to an angle, then you're going to have to use sine, cosine, and tangent. We just got to figure out which one. Now, I'm going to try to avoid ever using new information that we just found, because if it's wrong and then I use it, it guarantees the next part to be wrong. So if angle A is what we're looking for here, we have the opposite side and we have the adjacent side. So we're going to want to use tangent on this one. So tangent is opposite and adjacent. So tangent of angle A, which we don't know, is going to equal the opposite over the adjacent. So 6 over 9. And in order to find an angle measurement, we have to do the inverse of that fraction. All right, don't know what that is. We'll let the calculator figure it out. So inverse tangent of 6 divided by 9 is going to be 33.69 degrees. Round to the nearest tenth. Let's try that again. 33.7 degrees. So 33.7 degrees. Okay, so it's very much, these are definitely the 2 things that you can use with all your triangles. It just depends on what the situation is, or whether you use Pythagorean theorem, or whether you're going to use some sort of a trig piece.